Welcome back on this channel, Bratan, and we see here the big picture of Bitcoin. And what's so interesting is, and now for today, we will speak obviously about the big picture first, then we are zooming in midterm and then short term. But right now, I want you only to concentrate on these dots, okay? Don't ask me a question, what are these dots? Just concentrate on it. Look at this. I won't just compare with the previous, with the history of Bitcoin. So right now we see here we have a red dot appearing right now, okay? So what happened in the previous, not in the previous, but before in the bull market 2016. So we reached here the bottom as you see it. Then we had a pump. We had a pump. Then we had a red dot appeared. And after the red dot, this was exactly here a dump, you see? Wait a minute, I zoom in. So we had here red dot appeared. So we saw a dump afterwards, you see here. We had here this dump happening. We are watching on the monthly, by the way, chart. So every candle represents a monthly, 1 month. And after when we had here this green dot appeared, the dump was over, and this green dot guaranteed us that we see the real bull market starting. So the last phase of the bull market. So we had here pump till the top. It was around 2,800%. Now let's move to our previous bull market, bear bull market in 2019, 2021. So what we had here again, we had a red dot appeared. We reached our bottom again. Then we had here a pump. Wait a second. Then we had here a pump to the upside. Wait a minute here. We had a pump to the upside. Then we had again a red dot appeared. And after we had this COVID dump, this was the COVID dump was the exception, right? This was this black swan event, what nobody thought about it, which could also lead to a not so big bull market as we had the previous ones. But wait a minute, you see, after when we had here this green dot appeared, the dump was over. So it's always the same pattern. We are bottoming out, boom. Then we see some pump. Then we have green dot, a red dot, green dot. We're cooling down, and then the last phase, so the second phase of the bull market beginning. And right now here the same red dot. Then we had green, red, quickly after each other. But when we had this green dot appearing, as you see it here, what happened then? We had this last phase of the bull market, and we had here, after we reached all-time high, it was around 600%. You see, it's less than the previous one, probably because of this black swan event, which was COVID. But right now, what is telling us the history? It's telling us we have again here, we are bottoming out. We had the first phase of the bull run. We have now the red dot appearing, as you see it here. And now we are cooling down. You see, always when you are cooling down, there is a green dot appearing. As soon as we have here this green dot appearing, we know the dump is over. So for now, we don't know, will we go to 48K? Will we go even worst case to 35K? Will we only go to 58K? So nobody knows. But as soon as we have on the monthly a green dot appearing, and the month is closing, by the way, in 6 days, as soon as we have a green dot appearing, we know we are heading in the last phase of the bull market. And according to this big picture chart, the price target of this bull run would be around 140K approximately. It would be 100%. But don't forget, we have ETFs. We have the Bitcoin ETF. We have the Ethereum ETF. Solana ETF will probably follow. We have all this institution money which is coming in. And we have another big news, which I just saw here. Microsoft, this is really crazy. 3 trillion Microsoft just proposed investing in Bitcoin to its shareholders. This changed everything. This truly changed everything because, you know, Bitcoin is jumping on this train, what Michael Saylor is doing. Obviously, who the fuck is using Microsoft? Okay, some people are using, but imagine they're putting their money into Bitcoin. How much more they can make. And obviously, this news just dropped before we have here the earnings coming next week. We have here in October, we are starting here, for example, with Ford Motor will present their earnings. We have Visa on Tuesday. We have Google. And all predicting better. You have here $1.83 per share. per share, how it called, earnings per share compared to $1.55. So they all look positive, which would lead, also could lead to pump in this market. So this is, the next week is getting extremely interesting, especially also in 10 days. You know, we have here the elections. Trump is right now still leading here with 63%. In 10 days is the election. But as I told you, in 10 days, I think this will be sell the news event, as we have usually sell the news event in crypto. And let us now go to the midterm and short term, watching what Bitcoin is doing. And we reached here yesterday 69K perfectly. I mean, not exact 69, but 68,800. Why we reached it, you know it. Because they perfectly chased here the liquidity. You see here, whoa, they grabbed all this juicy liquidity. We have right now still at 70K approximately, up to 70K here liquidity, and they still could grab this liquidity. I mean, there's a little bit room to grow. The RSI is cooling down right now on the 4-hourly, so we could see still here, obviously pump to 70K. But in my opinion, I 100%, I personally 100% confident that we will still see 61,500 here, because at 61,500 we have still so much liquidity down here. Wait a minute, we go here on the monthly, then you see it better. Wait a minute, yeah. Okay, not on this liquidity chart, but on this one you see it very good. See here at 61,500, here exactly, you see, boom. At 61,600 we have exactly 4.4 billion only at 61,600, but here down, all the way down, they will collect billions. So I expecting here we could go as high as 70K. Maybe there's another, we could see another pump here. I wouldn't long right now, to be honest, and I wouldn't short right now. It's too dangerous in my opinion, but 3.7% is still possible. But I'm seeing here, I'm more confident that we will reach here 8.5%, 61,500. Even it doesn't matter if we see another pump here to 70K and then the dump, or if the dump is right now already happening, I don't know. But obviously we could here retest first 67K and then 70K and then down. But anyways, in the big picture, we will reach 61,500 for sure, in my opinion. And probably also 54K where we have the CME gap. You see here again, the market is right now mixed but more red, because we had yesterday green market. So it's always same happening. Interesting still to watch is the S&P 500, because we broke this rising wedge down. You see it here. Will we close this rising? What's that, man? Will we broke? Will we break this rising wedge to Will we break this rising wedge again inside this rising wedge or not? This is the big question, because if we are breaking again inside this rising wedge, this would be very bullish, obviously, for us, because the S&P 500, usually Bitcoin is following the S&P 500. If we further breaking down, this would be bearish for Bitcoin also. So now let's speak quickly about my, here also, very important, the altcoin season. Bitcoin dominance is right now at 60%. Imagine 60, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, we have 60% here at the Bitcoin dominance. It means only Bitcoin has 60% of the total shares of the whole crypto market, which is massive if you're considering how many altcoins we have. And obviously, you see the bigger the Bitcoin dominance, the higher the Bitcoin dominance, the bigger will be the altcoin season. As soon as the Bitcoin dominance start to drop, it means altcoins taking over. And we had here, since November 2022, we had here massive pump in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is leading, or Bitcoin grabbing the most of the shares of the crypto market, but it's not much to go to the upside. Maybe we are going to 60%, the highest, what I can imagine, maybe to 65%, but there will be either at 60 or 65%, we are getting here rejected, and where we see here Bitcoin dominance dropping like crazy, where we see a huge altcoin season is beginning, and this altcoin season will begin exactly, in my opinion, as soon as we're breaking the all-time high, our all-time high at 70K, and closing clearly a weekly above it. Then the altcoin season will begin, in my opinion. And let us now watch the Pepe, my Pepe trade, because you know I am here in my Pepe long still, which is already around 30K in a loss. On ByBit and on Bitget, it's around 5,000. No, how much? $6,500 in a loss. Because I was too greedy, I jumped too early here and too long. And right now we are clearly breaking here down, and I'm wondering why Pepe is not pumping, because you see it's also meme coins pumping in cycles, and right now obviously we are losing here momentum, but the more we are losing the momentum, the crazier will be the pump here, and obviously the pump will be here to 1,355 approximately. I'm expecting here to go to 1,335. But before we will visit obviously here 0833, obviously 0833, because at 0833 we have here still the most of the liquidity sitting at 0833. They want to grab this liquidity here. Wait, we have to zoom out on the 3 months. Yeah, here at 087 and here starting at 0822. Let us check again on the other, on ByBit here. On ByBit we have over, wait a minute, come on bro, oh that's too long bro, come on. We have here 0833, you see here over 8 million sitting here. They will grab this. It's only a matter of time. We could go even lower, as you know. We could go here as low as 0655 easily. Right now, my liquidation price, I add crazy margin here. So my liquidation price is right now at 2.6. So I'm safe for now here. And on Bitget, my liquidation price is, where's here? The liquidation price here at 5.1. So I should be safe right now. And by the way, we have still here the October leaderboard, the October competition, 6 days still to go. And we are only for now, here we are much more people registered, but only 4 people trading at the moment. And here number one with 92,000 in volume here. But yeah, Snowflake is here on the 2nd place in our competition, and you can win an iPhone, for example, or you can win a remover luggage. Nobody need this shit, but you get USDT. You will pay it in USDT. So if you're trading anyways, and if you're registered through my link, you get up to $8,000 bonus. Plus, you are automatically participating in this competition, which is nice, and there will be even more. So all in all, $10,000 to USDT to win. If you want, you can join it. You're supporting also. This is the only opportunity to support also this channel. So if you want and you're trading anyways, just make a registration, bam, and we make here some money. What? Microsoft. Okay, so yeah, we have the earnings. This is what we spoke. Okay, perfect. Thank you everyone for watching. Kiss you and see you later. Mwah!